Okay, so we're in the Monster Truck dressing room right now, and we've been on tour for about 2 months, and we wanted to have a setup that we could use so that we could work on new song ideas and kind of demo out, new songs for Monster Truck. So this is basically what we would try and set up every day, permitting that we have the room to set up all this stuff, and everybody basically takes a seat and plugs in direct. So everyone's got a direct box. For guitar and bass, and for the organ setup we use like a Stage 5 Nord direct line in. And what we have here is kind of the crown jewel of the DI setup, because it's the hardest thing to replicate when you're working on stuff kind of in a DI setting and where you kind of want to be quiet, which is this Yamaha drum set here. And Steve uses this to kind of do his best impression of a live drum set in a closed space at a low volume. And basically it all ends up over here. Kaplinsky, tell us what we got going on here with the DI lines.
So what we've done is from Universal Audio, guys at HHB lent us this piece here. It's the Apollo 16, and we set up kind of the same ideas they're using in the while they're on stage ish. So we have like a Friedman amp for guitars, which sounds remarkable actually. We're using the Ampeg SVT R for bass, and we kind of fatten things up with the drums with the Fatso Junior. The API and the keys. And basically what we're able to do here is everybody's able to monitor their own mix. So kind of the way we're doing it on stage is that, Steve can have so much guitar, the level that he wants, or Jared can have the level of guitar or bass that he wants, and it's all separate with their cue sends. So it makes it really inspiring for the band to be able to play how they want to hear and hear the sounds they want to hear. And it's working amazingly. Every show day we set this up, and they can come in and routine for an hour or two before they play. We were able to get 6 mixes out of this piece here, this HP6E. So they're all independent headphone amps, which works amazingly now.
It's basically, from our perspective, the closest you could possibly get to a live sound under the circumstances that there's actually no acoustic noise other than the tapping and the kind of dead string sound you hear from electric guitar, electric bass. So from there, we're kind of getting it all together into a brain and getting the mix down, and then we'll output it.
And it goes straight to Pro Tools.
Into Pro Tools, so that we can actually hopefully remember what it is that we've worked on or changed since the previous rehearsal.
The benefit is not only is it writing for the new songs, but the Saturday Night song that they just recorded, and it's used for Hockey Night in Canada, was all learned, rehearsed, and routined before they went to the studio last week. It was like, we got a call, we need the song, all right, we were able to put it all together here and demo it, basically, full demo into Pro Tools. Once they routine the song, I'll mix it after the show, everybody gets a version of it, then they can come back in and rehearse it again with the changes, re-record it, do another quick mix, and then when it came time to go into the studio, 12 hours in the studio, knocked that song right out of the park. Basically like an invaluable piece now to touring.
It started kind of as a pie-in-the-sky dream of wouldn't it be neat if we were able to actually rehearse in the dressing room, and it just took some investigating on what kind of gear is available for such a thing, and then kind of having Chris put it together in a way that we could travel around with, set up quickly, tear down quickly, and also not annoy everyone else in the dressing room hallway, which we've been able to do pretty effectively. And like you said, it enabled us to be able to arrange and put together a cover song in about a week's time, and then hit the studio immediately and have it off to TV in less than 2 weeks, which was a massive success. Something I didn't think was previously possible for us. So